I knew from the age of 8 that I wanted to become a teacher. I would play in my backyard playhouse. I would invite my neighborhood friends over, give them pretend spelling tests, and surprisingly, they were still my friends. And so as I continued on with school, I continued to want to become a teacher. I started teaching at Garrettson at the age of 24 years old, and I felt very welcomed here. I had several teachers that I admired and looked up to that had been here for many years. Mrs. Fuller was my 5th grade teacher at Lark Ellen Elementary School in Covina, California, and she was the kind of teacher that showed that she cared. I could tell that she cared and that she cared about my success.
So the first time I met Mrs. Magana, she was always that person that if I wanted, hey, can you please donate paper? Can you donate this and that? She was always that first one, like, what do you need? Do you need extras?
She is your professional educator that's gonna go out and buy the supplies because kids need it, the families need it. She's the one that's gonna go up to teachers and mentor teachers and cover for teachers, and she provides that glue in the school that the principals are so happy to see.
I felt like I was at home every time I entered that class. She was always so kind, so nice. It made me feel safe, and it was really fun learning in that class.
When I was 16, I was working at a restaurant. I came across Miss Magana, and she sneaked me a $5 tip just because she saw the hard work that I was putting in, and she told me to never give up and that eventually I will move on from this place to take it on as a lesson.
I tell them every day that I believe in you and I need you to believe in you. And so I teach them those skills that they need in order to believe in themselves. Because life is hard. And when life is hard and we have those struggles, that's when the learning takes place.
Now I work at the Animal Medical Center of Corona. I am a kennel/vet tech assistant. It just reminds me a lot of Miss Magana. You know, patience is a virtue.
My mom was my best role model in life because she had spina bifida. I was also born with a leg defect, and because of that I needed to wear a special shoe on my foot until the age of 9. And so I was bullied in school because of this, which could have been a challenge for some, but my mother did not make it a challenge. She taught me that things could always be worse, so be positive, and she taught me that I could get through difficult things.
If I didn't have Miss Magana as a teacher, I think it would have been different in the way that I think about this school.
After 25 years of being here, she has Gator pride. She's a definition of Gator pride, and she loves the school like her family.
At the beginning of the school year, I provided each of the students with a bracelet. And on the very first day of our distance learning class, we read a book called The Invisible String. And that bracelet that the students wore was their invisible string that kept us tied together, even during distance learning.
When we did that science project, it felt really just fun, and it didn't feel like I was at school. It felt like I was an actual scientist.
So she brings that realia into the classroom. She puts the extra spark and the cherry on top where the kids get so excited.
I think my mother would be very proud of me. I think she was proud of me from the beginning, from the time I became a teacher. And so I know she's watching down from above, cheering for me, encouraging me, and I think she'd be very proud.